So, hey guys, how are you doing? And very good evening to all of you. I hope you are doing great, and I'm pretty fantastic, bro. And okay, I started with bro, so that means okay. So yeah, just I finished. I know it's evening, but I just finished my lunch. You can say before it, I ate broccoli, so that's why I was feeling full, and so I just finished my lunch. You can say it's not lunch even. It's you can say the time what do we say, by the way? Like normally we when we are combining breakfast and lunch, then we call it brunch. But what if we are combining snack and lunch? Then what will call it? I'm just asking. Think about it. Maybe there will be word. There might be word that is perfect for this situation. So okay, let me note down. So it's nothing but snack and lunch. Just thinking like brunch, snatch. I just think about it. I don't know, man. What is it? By the way, so it's day 28th, and I have made pretty much progress, but now I'm feeling like I'm on a plateau. Yeah, I hope you get it. So it feels like I'm on a plateau, and because of that, I'm little worried about what I'm doing. It feels like I'm not progressing. To plateau means you are not progressing, and you are somewhere in the same state. So I feel the same. So that's why I'm just exploring the different things. For the time being, I'm following the same routine because it's better to do something rather than doing nothing. So I'm pretty consistent about it, and I'm following the principle. So it's better if you are. It's better to make little progress than no progress. That's what I wanted to say. Okay, so for example, nowadays I'm. By the way, why do you want to learn English? If you are watching the video, that means you are also looking to speak fluently, and for that you are practicing, or maybe you are planning to start, or whatever is the reason. Just think about it. Why do you want to learn English speaking, or why do you want to improve your speaking? Okay, so this is a question for you, question mark. I'm not gonna edit, but yeah, definitely it's a question, and just think about it. And if you are asking about my reason, or if I'm telling about me, the main reason for that is I always feel like still people are judging you if you can't speak English. It's like a still it's like it's like a standard in India, especially if you are talking about. Still people judge and they pretend okay, especially if you are in a rural area and all. Then if you are speaking English, then but that is not the reason. I'm just telling you it could be a little factor, and the biggest factor is I just want to communicate with the peoples, more peoples, not about like within the India, outside of India, so that we can get to know more about them and how they are doing the things. And also, I want to explore the other countries as well, so that I can get to know more about how the things are going, bro. It's one life, so that's why I want. Earlier, I used to say, like when someone asks me, still, like whether do you want to go abroad for job purpose, then I say definitely I won't. I don't want to go abroad for job, for working purpose. I want to explore the different cities or different countries. First, I want to visit all the cities, or maybe all the prominent places of India, and after that, I want to go abroad to. Uh, Basically, I want to go out of India for the learning purpose, for the exploration, for for experiencing the different culture, travel, and what are they are doing, different businesses, technology. That's why China is in my bucket. Like I wanted to visit China, and especially because they are advanced in tech. And definitely when we are curious to know more about things, we get inspiration from the different things, right? For example, if you talk about Ola, they got inspiration from Uber, right? There are so many Rapido, and there are other InDrive and other applications. They got inspiration from each other. So that's how the things happens. For example, I'm recording a video, I'm learning, I'm watching someone's video, and after that I'm applying it for in my learning, and that's how we all grow together, right? It's not like you are going to you are going to invent wheel again. That is already invented by someone. You have to implement something else. and you have to do. And sometimes, most of the time, there are so many people's uh, and so many business that just copied the someone's model, and they are basically what they are doing. They are simply managing it perfectly, and their business is growing, others not growing. For example, if you are starting an e-commerce business, you are also doing the same. That is already been implemented by multiple companies. It could be Amazon, Flipkart, Rocket, no, Snapdeal. Now it is at very low stage. Earlier it was in its high peak, but now it's not in competition with Amazon and Flipkart. They are prominent in India, especially. So that's what I wanted to say. What is reason for, yeah, I'm just asking, what is the reason for your English speaking, or why you want to improve your communication? Just first find the reason, then work on it. Because if you have a reason, then you will be having motivation, and or you can say trust, to come up every day and to show your progress. And if you are not progressing, or if you feel you are on a plateau, then what you will do, you will try to mitigate it, try to come out of it, and for that you will try different approaches, and that's how we learn English speaking. And same I'm feeling right now, and that's why what I'm doing, like if you see, I'm just speaking slowly, I'm just analyzing what I'm speaking, so that I can still I feel like I'm using basic sentence. So for that, maybe I need to learn grammar. Definitely I'm gonna consider it, because still I feel sometimes like I'm making mistakes on grammar. So maybe I'm not gonna learn what is noun, what is pronoun. I don't care about them. I just wanted to learn in a way that is important for a speaking purpose. Not like I'm gonna write a documentary on it, or now not on. I'm gonna create a book, or write a book on it. So that's why I need to be grammar curious, or maybe I need to fix the grammars and all. And that is also possible now with the help of GPT, or with the help of there are so many models that you can use. So okay, so that's fine. So it's day 28, and I think I made pretty much progress, especially when talking about, like, I can talk, and still I'm learning. One thing I'll tell you, nowadays I'm very curious, or pretty curious. And what another word we can use? I'm so curious to know how to speak, or how to tell a story, because we have a story, I have a story, you have a story, but the way we are representing, or way we are delivering it to you audience, that is very important. If you are delivering and audience is engaged on what you are delivering, that means you are on your mission, what you wanted to deliver. And if people feel, okay, this man is boring, man, what it is telling, it is simply the same stuff, it is coming again and again, you won't feel engaged. And that's where maybe your communication failed, your story, not a story, your story failed, or you are unable to tell it in a proper way. Emotions, everything matters when we are talking. Example, I'm feeling sad, I'm feeling happy. Ha. Sorry. Okay, I just okay, so that's how you have to, like, when you are talking, it's not like, okay, so we are going to, okay, let me just tell you, I'm trying to be expression, like I am trying to build the expression that relate to it. For example, if you ever watched TD News, or maybe any news anchors, they are like, okay, so today's weather is 25 degree, and if you see, there are so many thunderstorm coming into India, and every day so many. So today, 20 people died in Maharashtra. 20 people's I don't know, man, what news I should deliver. I just said whatever came into mind. So if you see their expressions, it's very simple. But now you see the private news channels, they will say, "Drugs do, mujhe drugs do." Sorry. Okay. So they are excited. They are passionate about to tell what exactly they want to deliver. Let me tell you a story. It's a small story. Maybe when I was in 7th or 8th class. So like we used to watch so much TV. Like at the time, we don't have that much internet. It you can say you use 2G, yeah, mostly 2G only. And what you will do on 2G if you have even internet? You will browse something. Maybe you will watch YouTube videos. But how much? That time there wasn't so much. You can say content creator. We don't have the option of reels, shorts, and all. And I never, I maybe you will watch movie and rarely. And we had a small Nokia. I don't know what was the mobile name, but there we can surf the internet. So okay, so it was a small phone, and there like we used to watch YouTube. I used to watch YouTube. So for it, like when I started watching the view, when once I started surfing the internet for a few days, I felt like, what is it, man? What is the use of Yahoo? At the time, Yahoo was pretty famous. So I'm telling you, like, so we got a news like now the people won't gonna die. They will be immortal, and for that they created an article, not an article basically. They were advertising it like this show will come around 12 a.m in the night. And I was waiting for it, like everyone was sleeping in my home, but I was waiting for it, like okay, let's see what is going to happen at 12 o'clock. They will tell like how human can be immortal. But once I watched that video, there wasn't any such information. It was completely different topic. This you can say they just what we will say if we are not, it's not clickbait. Like normally when we create thumbnail and that is not related to the same way they were talking about nonsense most of the times. There wasn't any such maybe they just got some research paper and whatever, and they just promoting it. Maybe whatever they were doing, the most important thing was storytelling. They will tell you a story in such a way that information is just little, but they will create a surrounding environment like that, that you will feel okay, we watched something and it's pretty important. Or maybe you will they will generate, or they will create curiosity in you. They will create curiosity in you, and you will feel okay, something good is gonna happen. Now we can be immortal actually. And let me tell you one more story. So in childhood, or maybe not when I was child, even at the age of maybe not age but till 60, maybe till when I was in 12th. Okay, at that time till I was thinking like I'll do something, and I will try to develop or to research, and I'll do something so that people won't die. Because when you are emotionally, someone died in your family, you will feel like okay, I want to beat the death. But as you grow, you sometimes you, it's not about the um, acceptance. It's about not about the like you can't do it or not. We still can't say like we can't be mortal or what, because still research is going on. Our research, there are so many researches going on, and we don't know what is going to happen next until we are alive. For the time being, we can say death is truth. Okay, you can say universal truth. So but I used to think like I'm gonna do something, and I'll research on it, and I'll do pretty much everything that is possible to keep alive human. But what happened after a while, I started accepting it. And that's how our brain, you will see, like it starts accepting the things like okay, this is possible, this is not possible. And that's why if you will compare yourself, if you are not a children, you will see the difference between children. They are ready to tackle any situation, but you start compromising, or maybe you start shrinking the thoughts, or you can say you start limiting your thinking capability, or limiting your beliefs, and you start believing the things. And where, if you know, when we start believing on something or something, then we start we try, we basically, what I wanted to say, when we start believing on something or on someone, then the problem is like you stop thinking, and you just blindly follow someone or something. That's where the curiosity will start dying, and you won't do something extraordinary. I hope you get it. So I think I'm still not a good storyteller, and for that I'm watching so many videos every day, like how to become a good storyteller. And for that, maybe soon I'm planning to start trying maybe 5 minutes of storytelling and in a better way, so that I'll brush up my skill on storytelling. And for that, I may need more better communication. I'll practice a lot. Then I'll be able to deliver it in a proper way. And it's very important. You should also try. If you are learning English speaking, just try to narrate your story in a beautiful way. It could be your daily routine. It could be your office going routine. It could be your college going routine. It could be your a story. There are so many stories around us. We every day we have a story. The our life is nothing but is a chunks of stories that's being created every day. You are creating. So that's why if you see, if you will add a camera, maybe you are producing a huge amount of data, information you are generating. So human beings are generating a lot of information. It's similar to the way maybe you can say a CCTV camera. It captures everything, but it's still, if you see, it is taking frames. It's like capturing the frames, images you can say, and that when these images are being played in a maybe 60 FPS, 60 frames per second, then it feels like we are watching a video. But when we are dealing, we are real time, like we are creating frames and infinite frames. We do like level, the deeper level you can dive, maybe 60, 70. You can't quantify it because it's like real time. You are producing frame. If you do something like this, you have created so many frames. So that's what I just try to metaphorically tell you the reason. Okay, so okay, let's jump to the reading part, because I have like at 7 o'clock, so I have to finish everything before within the 30 minutes. So first thing is I'm gonna use my pen, and it's nothing but it is known as the pen drill. I watched a video there. The lady was telling, just put a pen between your teeth and start speaking for a minute, and then remove it and wash it. Okay, and wash it, and then try to speak. You will be more clear, and I'm gonna follow it. So let's jump, and let me ask. So let me start screen recording. Command Shift 5. Go to the AI mode. Okay, my bad. I just need to note down the time. 17:52, 52. Okay, great. Create. No, man. Go to the history. Here, hamburger. Click on hamburger icon, and you will get all the history that you created. Okay, bro. What is this? For today, 27. Still, it is one day in the back, or maybe it's lagging one day. Yeah, that's perfect. Okay, let me start. And if you are going to do, let me tell you one more time. It's nothing but pen drill. You have to put this pen between your teeth like this, and then start reading for a few minutes, 1 minute, and then start reading fluently. First, let me do one thing. I'll learn the vocabs. Burnout, physical or mental collapse or fatigue, you can say. Collapse caused by overwork or stress. Okay, obstacles, I know. Unprecedented, no. Showcase, to display or exhibit something in a way that highlights its best qualities. Disconnect, to break connection. Okay, I think all of these words I know. Man, why are you coming and disturbing me? Insects, bro. Go and RIP. I killed one insect. Don't say I'm a cruel. Okay, let's start. This is this is article number 27. Your capacity for focused learning is truly remarkable. I hope you can hear me clear. Okay, if not, let me know. So this is article number 27, but it is article number 28. Day is 28, but I don't know how and when it happened. Sometimes I feel vomiting when I'm putting pen between my teeth. Okay, let's get start. This is article number 27. Your capacity for focused learning is truly remarkable. Let's explore a topic that is becoming central to modern workplace, the power of emotional resilience. Article Navigating Workplace Stress. In a modern corporate world, professionals face a constant stream of tight deadlines, shifting priorities, and high-pressure situations. While technical skills are essential for handling a job, long-term success often depends on a person's emotional resilience. This is the psychological capacity to adapt to stressful situations and bounce back from professional setback without losing motivation. Employees, let me read one more paragraph, then I hope 1 minute will be passed. Employees who lack resilience often experience chronic stress, okay, which can lead to severe burnout and a drop in overall productivity. When faced client or difficult client or failed project, they might view the situation as personal failure. In contrast, emotionally resilient individuals look at setback as temporary obstacle. They use these moments to analyze what went wrong and adjust their strategy for future. I'll watch it later. Yes, right now I can't go and because washroom is outside of my room. Okay, so let's start. I hope now I'll be more clear and fluent. Okay, I don't know about fluent, but yeah. So employees who lack resilience often experience chronic stress, which can lead to severe burnout and a drop in overall productivity. When faced with a difficult client of a failed project, they might view the situation as personal failure. In contrast, emotionally resilient individuals took a setback as temporary obstacle. They use these moments to analyze what went wrong and adjust their strategy for the future. A key component of building workplace resilience is the practice of cognitive reappraisal. This involves changing how you think about a stressful situation. For example, instead of viewing a difficult presentation as a threat to your career, you can choose to see it as an unprecedented opportunity to showcase your skills. This simple shift in perspective reduces anxiety and boosts confidence. Furthermore, resilient professionals understand the importance of establishing clear boundaries between their work and personal lives. They make time to disconnect completely from emails and notification in the evening to allow their minds to recover. By actively managing their mental energy, they maintain high performance and find greater satisfaction in their professional and personal journey. I just added personal journey. So let me read one more time and let me know if you feel like I'm pronouncing and I'm speaking more clear, or compared to the earlier. Okay, so navigating workplace stress. In modern corporate world, professionals face a constant stream of tight deadlines, shifting priorities, and high-pressure situations. While technical skills are essential for landing a job, long-term success often depends on person's emotional resilience. This is the psychological capacity to adapt to stressful situations and bounce back from professional setback without losing motivation. Employees who lack resilience often experience chronic stress, which can lead to severe burnout and drop in overall productivity. When faced with a difficult client or a failed project, they might view the situation as personal failure. In contrast, Emotionally resilient individuals look at setback as temporary obstacle. They use these moments to analyze what went wrong and adjust their strategy for the future. Okay, so a key component of building workplace resilience is the practice of cognitive reappraisal. This involves changing how you think about a stressful situation. For example, instead of viewing a difficult presentation as a threat to your career, you can choose to see it as an unprecedented opportunity to showcase your skill. This simple shift in perspective reduces anxiety, and boosts confidence. Okay. Furthermore, resilient professionals understand the importance of establishing a clear boundaries between their work and personal lives. They make time to disconnect completely from emails and notifications in the evening to allow their minds to recover by actively managing their mental energy. They maintain high performance and find greater satisfaction in their professional journeys. Okay, so that's pretty much, and I feel better compared to like I can speak clear and not fumbling and all when I'm speaking, especially, and this is because of pen drill and my practice. So if you are also feeling the same or you are also facing the same situation, then Matt, you can consider pen drill. It's not my idea. It's I just watched someone's video and there I found this interesting technique. Okay, so that's pretty much about it. And let's now speak. So today I'm gonna use Chat GPT because I feel like Siri is not performing well. I don't know. I already talked with it for 14 minutes. Chat GPT. Oh man, what is this? Let's see. Hey, hi. How are you doing?
Hey, I'm doing great. Thanks for asking. How about you?
Yeah, I'm doing great too, and thank you for asking. By the way, thank you so much uh, for what? I don't know. Maybe after having conversation with you, I'll say it. Sorry.
No worries at all. It's one of those moments where you're just feeling good about the chat, right? We'll
Yeah,
keep it going, and
I'm pretty excited to talk to you.
I'm excited to chat with you too. Let's make it a fun and useful conversation.
Yeah,
What's on your
definitely.
mind today?
So I'm just like practicing English speaking, and I feel okay. I'm gonna say few sentences, and you need to correct me if I'm using the words in a wrong way. For example, if you remember, a few hours back we talked about the word plateau and how to use it.
Ab- You've got it. Just go ahead and give me your sentence, and I'll help fine tune it
Okay,
if needed.
so I'm
Let's
still feeling like I'm on a plateau and I'm not progressing any further. So, could you please help me or tell me the techniques to improve and uh, get out of plateau situation, a plateau condition?
Your sentence was already quite clear. Just a tiny tweak, you'd say get out of a plateau. Otherwise, you're spot on. And yes, I can definitely share some tips to break out of that plateau.
Yeah, could you please share me some tricks and tips, maybe how to overcome the plateau or maybe how to get out of plateau, and maybe for that like what I'm thinking maybe uh, not maybe but what I'm thinking I need to realize what I'm speaking, and I need to involve few new sentences and different ways to say the same thing and in a proper clear way. So what do you think about it?
I think you're spot on. Recognizing what you're saying and then trying different ways to express it is exactly how you grow. To break out of a plateau, you can set small, fresh challenges, like talking about new topics or mimicking speakers you admire. Also, mix listening, reading, and speaking. It'll help keep things dynamic and fresh. And each tweak you try is progress in itself.
Oh, that's great. Yeah. So can we practice more on few words? Let's say I wanted to practice more on the word endurance.
Absolutely, let's do it. Give me a sentence or two using endurance, and we'll refine it together.
Okay, that's pretty great. Okay, so for example, it's my 20th day, and I'm showing pretty much endurance that I'm committed to learn English speaking or to learn speaking.
You're on the right track. You could say it's my 20th day, and I'm showing a lot of endurance in my commitment to learning English speaking. You used endurance well, just a small tweak for smoother flow. Keep that endurance going.
Oh, thank you. Okay, now I just wanted to use it for more uh, places or more in more sentences. Let's say,
Go for it. Give me another scenario and we'll polish it up.
okay,
Practicing in different.
so let me imagine a scenario. I'm like nowadays still I'm feeling like I'm not confident enough to speak in front of people, and it's not about the language that I'm speaking. I'm trying to speak the language that I'm trying to speak. It's about the communication. I'm unable to start communication with people, and for that, like I'm just pushing myself to the zone out of comfort zone, and for that, what I'm doing, I'm showing pretty much showing lot of endurance.
You're expressing it well. Let me refine it a bit. It's not just about the language, it's about starting conversations with people. To step out of my comfort zone, I'm showing a lot of endurance by pushing myself to engage. You've got the right spirit. Keep building that endurance, and your confidence will grow too.
Okay, so shall I say it again? So speaking a language or speaking in a language is not about just speaking, learning a language. It's about the way you are delivering the language or the way you are speaking with people. So it's not about just speaking, it's about the confidence and the communication that you are building. And for that, like I'm just stepping out of my comfort zone and showing a lot of endurance.
That was really close. You can refine it just a little.
Sorry.
Speaking a language isn't only about learning words, it's about how you communicate and connect with people. So I'm pushing myself out of my comfort zone and showing a lot of endurance. You're definitely getting there. Each try is a step forward.
Okay, shall I say it again? So speaking a language is
Sure.
not just learning words. It's about the way we are delivering it to people, or the way we are communicating with the people. And for that, I'm showing like I'm trying to come out of my comfort zone, or I'm trying to step out of my comfort zone. And for that, I'm showing pretty much endurance, showing lot of endurance.
That was. You've nailed the point. Just keep trusting yourself, and with that endurance, you'll be stepping out of that comfort zone more and more.
Oh, thank you so much. We'll connect later. I think I just have to cover one more thing, and yeah, I need to brush up on it, like endurance. But yeah, still I'm getting it. Like I can use it on the sentences or in the sentences. Whether, by the way, on the sentences or in the definitely it will be in the sentences, right? I'm pretty sure.
You're absolutely right. It's in the sentences. And honestly, you're already showing endurance just by working through these details. Keep it up, and we'll connect whenever you're ready.
Yeah, thank you so much. Oh, that's 10, bro. So just I connected for 6 minutes, 59 seconds, maybe 7 minutes. Actually, I'm in hurry, and because I just need to finish before I need to connect. I just had a practice with peer up, maybe for more than 40 minutes, 50 minutes, and now it's time to perform the listening challenge. Young women on social media. Let's read it. Let's listen it.
6 Minute English
from bbclearningenglish.com.
Hello, this is 6
Hello,
Minute
this
BBC.
is 6 Minute English from BBC Learning English. I'm Neil.
And I'm Beth. In this program, we're discussing the positives and negatives of social media in the lives of young people. And this is a really trending topic at the moment because of what's happening in Australia, where a new law to limit under 16-year-olds' access to social media is being debated. Neil, tell me one good thing and one bad thing about having social media in your life.
Well, one good thing is it means I can see what friends are doing who live far away. And one bad thing is it's really addictive and a massive waste of time.
Well, it's interesting to hear a man's perspective, Neil, because when it comes to issues like cyberbullying, it is often young women who are most affected. So soon we'll be hearing from women in different countries about their online experiences. And remember, you can find all the vocabulary and a worksheet on our website, bbclearningenglish.com.
But first, I have a question for you, Beth. In 2024, which was the most regularly used social media platform in the world? Was it A, Facebook, B, Instagram, or C, TikTok?
Oh, I'm going to say TikTok.
Well, we'll find out the answer at the end of the program. Now, let's start with the positive side of social media. As a politics student at Oklahoma University, 21-year-old Haley Hurst campaigned in the 2024 US presidential election. Here, she explains one benefit of social media to BBC World Service programme Pick of the World.
I do think social media has played a huge role in educating young voters on different policies and different people who are running. I know Trump has recently said that he has a soft spot in his heart for TikTok. With the growth of social media, it has sparked a lot more debates. I think my generation too has seen so many climactic things happen.
Haley thinks one good thing about social media is that it sparks debates and conversations. It causes debates to start. She comments that Donald Trump is a fan of social media by saying he has a soft spot for TikTok. If you have a soft spot for something or someone, you feel affectionate and fond of it. You like it a lot.
But, of course, that's not the whole story. Increasingly, young women are reporting the negative impact social media is making on their lives and the pressure they feel to appear perfect online, especially from men.
Manvi Sharma, aged 28, is a businesswoman and model with a large Instagram following who lives in Delhi, India. And Kemi Adeyemi is a 26-year-old travel blogger from Lagos in Nigeria. Both young women discussed these social media worries with BBC World Service programme Pick of the World.
The person you're dating, they might leave you just because of the social media. They might think that you're not good for, marriage. Like you can't be a good partner because you're on social media, because you're being watched by a lot of people and they feel a little intimidated by this. You know what? We saw your girlfriend. Oh my gosh, she was wearing this. Oh my God. But it's affecting my personal life.
Some men or some people, they want you to shrink yourself so that they can be the bigger person. They get to listen to what their friends say about you, what their family says about you, and they're not able to stand up for you to say, oh, I know this person. I believe she's not doing these things for other reasons.
Manvi thinks some men are intimidated by her popularity on Instagram. Intimidated means to feel frightened or nervous because you lack confidence. She feels people gossip about her posts and photos using expressions like, oh my gosh, and oh my God, to express their shock or surprise.
And Kemi agrees. She says that on social media, some people want her to shrink herself, a phrase meaning that you underuse your full potential in order to avoid making people feel uncomfortable or to fit in. When she's bullied online, Kemi says that these people don't stand up for her. To stand up for someone means to defend or support someone who's being criticized or bullied. And I think it's time you revealed the answer to your question, Neil.
I asked which was the most regularly used social media platform in the world in 2024.
I think
Facebook,
it's TikTok.
Instagram, or TikTok. What did you say, Beth?
TikTok.
I'm afraid you're wrong, is Facebook with over 3 billion regular users. Okay, let's recap the vocabulary we've learned in this program, starting with the verb spark, meaning to cause something, such as a debate or argument, to start happening.
If you have a soft spot for someone, you feel affection for them. You like them very much.
To be intimidated means to feel frightened or nervous because you lack confidence in a situation.
The expressions "oh my gosh" and "oh my god" are exclamations of strong feelings like shock, surprise, anger, or disbelief.
If you shrink yourself, you make yourself smaller and don't use your full potential in order to make others feel comfortable or to fit in with them.
And finally, to stand up for someone means to be vocal in defending a person who is being bullied. Once again, our time is up. But if you're ready for more, head over to the BBC Learning English website to try the worksheet with a quiz for this program. See you there soon.
Goodbye.
6 Minute English.
Oh, where is the... Oh, that's done. So we covered... And how much time I took? 41 minutes. Was starting at 10-15 minutes I'm taking to just learn the new things, and here I just learned a new word. I heard it. It's not completely new. Soft spot on my heart. That means you have affection. I remember they used word affection. So that means if Trump said like he has a soft spot for TikTok. That means he has little affection towards TikTok, maybe because due to political reasons. And intimidating means something that frightened you, something that scares you, and something that makes you overwhelmed and all. That means that kind of thing we can say intimidating. And another one is shrink yourself, means you are pulling yourself towards and you are shrinking and you are not using your full potential. Spark, maybe if I heard this word or maybe I just read this word so many times, like due to this reason, a reason sparks debate on that particular topic, maybe because of an incidence of in a Chhattisgarh. I just connected today with a person to a person or with a person who is living in Chhattisgarh. That's why I just because of an incident in Chhattisgarh, women's security again sparks debate or sparked debate. Yeah, sparked debate. Okay, so that's pretty much for today. No, it's not done for today. I'm not done for the today, but yeah, it's like pretty much about the video. But I'm gonna learn more things, and there is so much to learn, and I'm gonna practice, and I'll come up with a better version tomorrow. And you also try practicing, and we'll see you tomorrow. Bye bye and chill. And this is, you know what? This is fist and fist bump. Bye bye.